James Roberts, lawyers and representatives. Now you're talking about the political and economic spectrum over in the late '90s, going to the beginning of the '90s to the late '80s. Now you have a president now that's other than the one that served 2 terms. Now we're talking about president as far as now we're going to the economical political spectrum. Now, now we switching directions. Now we building relationships. As we get an understanding, now we building relationships. Not so much foreign, now we building relationships domestic. That's the big difference. Now we concentrate on building relationships domestic. Where they overseas or not, or over here. Now we building U.S. relationship with each other. So okay, supply and demand. Now there's new products because there's new technology and there's new fads. Okay, that's building up, so we have to go ahead and ask for different things, supply and demand. As far as the real estate is going, okay then. Real estate, now we still got to go recovering from that period. Taxes are getting pretty high. They're getting pretty high. They're getting pretty high. That's when the start of taxes, okay, because of that, now the government have to make up revenue because the deficit is at a certain point. They have to make up revenue, so taxes, they have to make it up on real estate. Now, in the front, now as far as different products that come into the United States that people are attracted to, now when I say manufacturing, now I'm talking about farmland and everything else. I'm talking about 100%. I'm talking about drugs, food. I'm talking about products we use every day. What's selling and what's not. So you have to look at the overall picture. Everything has a part of the monetary system. Now as far as the political or government, now you got here's the thing. Legal, law, enforcement, part of government. But also at the same time, you can't get something to a point, but now you have to go and make sure you don't go too high or out of control. So it's called a population control. It's a law that's in the Constitution and in government in each state and federal. Now law enforcement, now it has to come in play in the revenue that it can generate from that to keep everything under control. And that's part of the Constitution, all the state laws and all the federal laws too. Now you're going to start seeing revenue generated by law enforcement and the court system. I'm going to make another one in a second.